The year 1857 was marked by major actions from the Democratic Party that intensified the conflict over slavery, even as Franklin Pierce's presidential term ended in March of that year, ceding power to fellow Democrat James Buchanan. The most significant and devastating event was the Dred Scott versus Sanford Supreme Court decision in March 1857. The Supreme Court, which had a majority of Democratic-appointed justices, led by staunch Democrat Chief Justice Roger B. Taney, declared that black people, whether enslaved or free, were not citizens of the United States and had no rights which the white man was bound to respect. Furthermore, the decision was seen as a massive overreach, as it declared the 1820 Missouri Compromise, which had restricted slavery in territories, to be unconstitutional. This opened all federal territories to the expansion of slavery, overturning a decades-old compromise and enraging the North. President-elect Buchanan was accused of unethical behavior and collusion for communicating with one of the justices beforehand and hinting in his inaugural address that the court would finally settle the slavery question. Later in 1857, the Democratic Party under President Buchanan engaged in highly undemocratic actions regarding the Kansas Territory. The ongoing violence known as Bleeding Kansas, a direct result of Pierce's 1854 signing of the Kansas-Nebraska Act, was now compounded by the fight over a pro-slavery state constitution. The territorial government, controlled by pro-slavery forces established through fraudulent voting, drafted the Lecompton Constitution. This document was designed to be racist and pro-slavery, even providing for a vote that did not allow the territory to become a genuinely free state, regardless of the outcome. The Constitution's provisions protected the property right in slaves already present. The majority of actual anti-slavery settlers boycotted the rigged election in protest of the illegal and unethical process. Nevertheless, President Buchanan threw the weight of his administration behind the Lecompton Constitution and pressured Congress to approve it and admit Kansas as a slave state. This attempt to force a fraudulent, pro-slavery government onto the territory was widely condemned and split the Democratic Party, with Northern Democrats opposing the blatant violation of popular sovereignty. These actions in 1857 cemented the Democratic Party's position as the primary national political force, advocating for the expansion and entrenchment of slavery, leading the nation further down the path to civil war.